you for joining another episode of Mafia Wars. Tonight we have 10 people, we have 7 cops and 3 mafias. On the mafia side we have a Don, a framer and a regular mafia. On the police side we have a sheriff, a doctor and 5 regular cops. Each person will get 1 minute to speak and a further minute to defend themselves if they have been nominated. Each person gets the right to self-nominate once during the entirety of the game, except for the first 4 people who can self-nominate in case they say pass in the first round. With that, I wish everyone good luck, keep it clean, and we start with Harout. You have a minute. Pass. Okay. Gio.
Yeah, I just want to say, Lori, you should be proud of your brother. He's the best moderator, hands down. Moderator / narrator / peacemaker / observer / referee. So that's it. Yalla, good luck, guys.
Thank you, Gio. Snoop.
Good night, everyone. I'm gonna welcome Lori and Carly and hope we have a good game. Cheers.
Thank you, Snoop. Mark? Pass. Shahan.
Okay, I felt like we're in social media where we're getting introduced to each other. Hi, how are you? My name is Shahan. I'm from Russia. Thank you. First, good evening, comrades. Second, welcome, Lori and Carly. The guys before me are very dull, so I'm going to start with some actions. One, me and Avak, the game that we started before, basically we said to Harout that we don't mind changing the game, so I guess we don't have any roles. Now, the only one person, and this is, I'm going to play Haig style, haywire. He was the only one, he said, type, okay, fine, let's do it. As if, he wasn't okay. And the fact I'm going to not test the water, I'm going to see what he's going to do, because I think he has an important role, whether a bad or a good one. The sequence took long. And I think that there is a call, and the Haig, Carly, and Gio are together. This is my preliminary assumption based on that. So, and just FYI, Lori and Carly, whenever someone talks about the sequence, Haig has an honor that he would nominate that person and shoot that person during the first day, which is not the assumption that we do based on cups. We do not shoot the first day on nomination.
Time, Shahan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lori. Unmute.
Hey guys. Okay, so thank you for letting us play with you guys. It's really cool. It's really interesting. Gio, thanks for the compliment. I know he's awesome, but thank you for noticing. Kebo Sahtin. Honestly, I want to pass. I just want to say hello. So,
thank you.
It's amazing.
Mute yourself. Avak.
Hey guys, welcome. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all the Shahan, man, like if I tried to say it, like literally you copy pasted every single thing I had in my head that I wanted to say. You said the exact same thing. But I wouldn't jump on the bandwagon. No, definitely Haig is a mafia. No, I think he has a role for sure because of lack of enthusiasm of oh, okay, I guess not. So, and yeah, and I wanted to test it by also saying, what's it called? Like the sequence took very long to see how he would react. But say honestly, the sequence did take long. So like I wouldn't put it away from Cardi or Lori to be part of the mafia gang. Gio, why all the very positive vibes to the moderator? He's also a sujuk maker. You know that, right? Pass.
Time. Thank you, Avak. Sako.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the new players and to the old ones. The sticky little hair. First of all, let's try not to kill everybody today. That's 1. 2. It's been a long time. It's been a few rounds since Haig is not playing like that, Shahan. Now you doing that thing and poking him is very dangerous. I have my eye on him. Other than that, he stopped it. So other than that, Yeah, the sequence did take time, but we have new players and there are a lot of players, I think. Again, let's try not to kill anybody today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Sako. Carly, you may unmute yourself. You have a minute.
Yes, guys, first of all, thank you. Thank you, Kev, for inviting me. And it's so nice to see some faces that I know from before. Unfortunately, some will have to die. As a civilian, that makes me feel very sad, but you know, this shit happens in life, and that's what happens. But yeah, initially, of course, I'm very happy, and I would like to say cheers to everyone with my Raki glass. Yeah, there's a few things that I've realized right now, a bit just like Sean and Avak and Lori. This is directed to you in a way. I feel like the session did take longer than usual when you put us on a break, because there might have been a new person that was part of the Mafia, so more things had to be explained. And Shahan, Shahan,
5 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Shahan and Avak, I'll tell you about that later.
Thank
I don't
you.
have time.
Thank you. Haig?
Okay, so quite a bit to talk about. First of all, Gio and Snoop, like you literally wasted the chance to nominate yourself by saying like nothing, like no content at all. Snoop does that typically. Gio, you do less so that brings a bit of suspicion on you. Now, the second thing is about the sequence. Yes, it did took a lot of time, and I was going to mention it as well. In my mind, I had two suspicions, which were Lori and Carly, especially that before we started the game, Lori asked the moderator, oh, how do we text? Where do we text? I'm surprised that you missed that. But now the fact that she mentioned is Nabil playing or not, so probabilities are that she's a cop. So if she is a cop, and the fact that Carly said, oh, unfortunately, some civilians have to die, that brings a lot of suspicion on Carly. Now, what you did, Avak and Shahan, is a bit dangerous because
10
I am
seconds.
the last in the sequence. And if you are trying to poke me so I shoot someone and then you shoot me back, me being last in the sequence and kill me, you have to be careful about that, right? I will do that next round when I'm going to be the first rather than the last, and then we'll see how you guys play.
Thank you, Haig. Harout, who do you wish to nominate? Yourself.
Myself.
Gio, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Snoop, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Mark, who do you wish to nominate? Yourself. Thank you. Shahan.
Carly.
Thank you. Carly has been nominated. Lori, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Avak, who do you wish to nominate?
Shahan.
Okay. Sako, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Carly, who do you wish to nominate?
Shahan.
Okay. Haig, who do you wish to nominate?
Sako.
Okay. So we have 5 nominees. We have Harout, Mark, Shahan, Sako, and Carly in that particular order. I will grant each one 1 minute. So Harout, you may begin.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I will start by Shahan, like usual. Shahan. I agree with you. Yeah, okay, the sequence took a lot of time, but that doesn't mean that you can be one of the mafias. For me, it's very interesting, or I'm interested to know why you chose one of the two girls, Carly or Lori, I forgot the name, and then you put it Haig and Gio. Why not both of them? Why you don't have doubts on both of them? I understand what Haig was saying about Lori, that she asked about Nabil. Okay, fine. But Haig talking about being the last one in the sequence, like he's calculating already that thing. And usually the mafias calculate it like he's the last one and people can shoot him at the end.
10 seconds.
This, I don't like it much, Haig. And I'm gonna say as well that maybe the mafias could have like wasted the time just like that, just to put heat on the two new beginners. So I really cannot say that, yeah, 100% it's Carly or Lori.
Time, Harout.
So that makes me suspicious on you, Shahan, and Haig, you as well.
Thank you, Harout. Mark.
Hello. I am suspicious of one of the newcomers, Carly and Lori, but I'm not gonna say who. I think I feel okay about Haig, and I do not feel great about either Avak or Shahan, but this is all hunches at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. After Mark, we have Shahan.
So I guess it would have been better to say just, okay, guys, welcome, and this is gonna be great. Don't kill anyone, don't shoot anyone, and that's it, and pass. Harout, this is my analysis. I'm free to do whatever I want. Either you'll agree or you disagree. It's up to you. If I don't speak, you say you don't speak. If I speak, then you say why you spoke a lot. That's one. Two, Haig, why are you afraid of being the last one? I don't get it. It's the first round, no one will shoot, and the game will continue. Guys, why did you feel okay from Haig? This is just a question. Why are you feeling okay from Haig? That's my second point. Carly, I nominated you because you had something to say so that you can come up and say it again because your conversation was kept short. Fourth, I mean,
10 seconds.
You guys, I don't know. It's really weird how when a person is talking and trying to find someone, you would find loopholes in what he's saying. I'm a cop. I don't know who everyone is. So you're just trying to pinpoint something. Oh, Shahan did that. Oh, Shahan did that. I mean, play your game. That's it.
Time. Thank you, Sako.
Thank you, Haig, for nominating me. Again, let me remind you that it will be better if we don't shoot anyone today. That's one. Two, I think what Shahan and Avak did somehow backfired on them. Shahan, don't be emotional. Calm down. Calm down, my friend. Calm down. Other than that, yeah, that's it. Khair.
Thank you, Sako. Carly, last but not least, you have a minute.
Okay. I can understand the suspicions that one of the new joiners is actually a mafia. I mean, clearly, I'm not gonna defend myself on this. It's up to you to judge. But Shahan, yani, honestly, the way you're having a bit of a defense mechanism, and the way you came after Gio and as well countered his and did that, I felt like you had a bit of hostility in you. I can still see the civilian in you. I can still see that you were a civilian one of the days. You still have it in you a lot, but unfortunately, through the actions that you've played tonight, there's a big mafia side that has taken over, and it seems that the probability have played it higher in previous times that you can really, I can sense the mafia in you, you know, and even though sometimes you want to go back to civilian, it's difficult, but we're here for you, you know, if you need anything. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Carly. Okay. Okay, so we have Harout, Mark, Shahan, Sako, and Carly nominated. So I need clean votes, guys. Harout, on the count of 3, who wishes to vote him out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Mark, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Shahan, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 votes. Sako, on the count of 3.
Harout, I did not see. Who, please?
So Sako, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Carly, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. Shahan, you have been voted out. Please switch off your camera. I need everyone, please, to switch off their cameras. I have some upsetting news for the police because Sako Sabunjian has been killed.
Interesting day. Not much. Okay, Okay, guys, I was the doctor. That's one. Two, what the hell happened on the first day? Harout and Haig, how do you shoot Shahan, man? How do you do that? After pleading with you not to shoot anyone, how do you shoot Shahan on the first day? It's not about Shahan. It's about how do you shoot anyone on the first day? You know why I'm not suspecting that he was a Mafia? Because Carly only got 2 votes. If he was the Mafia, and if my calculations are correct, there are 3 Mafias. I don't know. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are 3 against 7, if I'm not mistaken. So, Harout, Haig, and Carly, explain yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Sako. We begin the round with Gio. You have a minute.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for 2 reasons. I've always been against killing someone the first day, but I mean, everyone to each his own, right? You're free to do whatever. And the second unfortunate thing that happened, the doctor died. Now, Haig shooting, I can understand he's the last on the sequence. He would not take the risk. So just to be left, you know, he's the last on the sequence. He could have died. So he just wanted to make sure, so he voted. Carly seemed adamant that she was gonna shoot Shahan somehow. Harout is typical of him. He can sometimes kill someone the first day. So I don't know. That doesn't bring strong suspicion on either 3.
5 seconds.
But of course, we're gonna watch these 3. Now, you guys said that I didn't. I said pass. I always do that. I always say pass the first round. I don't attack. I'm a conservative player. I'm not an offensive player. There are 2 types of players, so that's it.
Thank
To each
you,
his own.
Gio. Thank you. Snoop. Unmute yourself, please. Yeah.
I have suspicions on Harout and Haig, because both of, like, I'm not saying that they're the Mafias, but I have a bit of suspicions on them and more on Haig because he talked about me and Gio not using our free nomination to ourselves. Personally, I don't care about that. I just talk from the beginning of the game, of the round, just to like salute the people and if I have something else. But about Carly, I think Carly, like 80% she might be a cop, because earlier when the game started, she was having problems with getting into the game, like from the waiting room. So that makes me like think that Carly is a, because maybe it was her first time getting through the waiting room and she didn't go to the Mafia meeting. Okay.
Thank you. Mark.
First of all, I feel a bit shitty because I was gonna try to vote to save Equalize with Shahan, but I kind of assumed that a lot of people would do that, so this is why I didn't vote. Weirdly enough, only Avak tried. This is a typical Avak move, trying to save. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's a cop, but I mean, like if he and Shahan also were Mafia, this is definitely something he would do. But yet again, I'm really not sure, and I think I feel okay about Avak now. Now going to the 3 people who voted, Haig. I mean, this is also something that, like, if I wanted to choose any of the people who would actually pull a stunt like this, it would be Haig and Harout from the people I know. And like, if they were both cops, they probably didn't know they were gonna do this, and but this is still a bad move, I think. And Carly, also a new player, I don't really know why she would do that. Maybe this is her technique. Like, some people play things differently. I do have suspicions on all 3, to be honest.
Thank you,
mostly on Carly
Mark.
and maybe on Harout. Still a bit okay about Haig.
Thank you, Mark. Lori, on mute. You have a minute.
Okay, so guys, basically I was giving Carly the benefit of the doubt, but now that Gevorg mentioned that she was late to come in, so maybe that's why the sequence took a bit of time for her to understand what's happening. So maybe that's a plus to why the sequence was late. Also, I didn't nominate or give my advice because I'm still new. And Carly, again, you just attacked in the first part by giving names and whatever. So I'm not seeing anyone else but you right now, to be honest. And the fact that you were so excited to vote, and it's just, for me, it's not looking good for you. Thank you.
Avak.
Mark, why didn't you vote, man? Like, why? Like, your inaction in this case might really cost us, especially because hala, we lost Sako. Like, I thought my comeback to the game was going to be a very nice cop win, and now I'm very hesitant. Okay, now, I understand why Carly would shoot Shahan. Like, she's new to this setup. I don't think she's played with Shahan before. She doesn't know that he's a very aggressive player. He nominated her, she nominated him, and she shot. But why did Haig shoot, man? I intentionally did not nominate you so that you're not in the sequence, so that you don't have to do something like this. Why did you shoot? Explain to me why. Gio, you thought he was the last in the sequence. He wasn't even nominated. He wasn't in the sequence. Harout, why did you shoot? If I was suspecting that Haig might be the
5
sheriff,
seconds.
then I don't have this suspect, because the sheriff would never kill anyone on the first turn if you're not sure. Pass.
Carly.
Okay. Thank you everyone for your opinion. It's true you haven't played with me before, and it might be surprising that I shot or I accused during the first round, but maybe it is my strategy to get to know you guys better faster. That's kind of in my character. So I make decisions like these to kind of push things forward, and it helped me actually, because now I do see things a bit clearer. I am sad that the doctor died and that Shahan turned out to be saying the truth, but it did give me more hints around. I mean, now I don't want to like kind of, but it gave me the direction more towards a bit Gio because he shot with me and he would not normally shoot, and because I felt like Shahan commented on Gio's speech, like, you don't normally say that. I heard a lot of things that came a bit different from Gio, so it helped me kind of look at things in a different way.
5 seconds.
It came at a cost, unfortunately. And Lori, I think you got a bit upset because, you know, I kind of maybe figured a bit out that you used that excuse on me. But I hope you know that if you're a civilian, I am your sister. Thank you.
Thank you, Carly. Haig.
Wow. Well, actually, I think Carly is playing a very nice game, to be honest. That's first. Second of all, if anything, I'm the only person who's justified to shoot Avak. Shahan clearly explained to Carly that whenever someone talks about the sequence, Haig shoots them. Did he not? He did. So in any case, Carly should have known that I'm going to shoot. And it's true, Gio, I wasn't even nominated. So that does not justify me shooting. I shot specifically because Shahan mentioned about the sequence. And why would you suspect that I'm the sheriff? I'm a regular cop. One. Now, I still have very, very, very strong suspicions on Carly. Harout, you have to explain yourself why you shot. But the highest amount of suspicion that I have in this game, and now I'm going to take action against, is Gio. Gio, as I said, first of all, he did not bring anything on the table.
5 seconds.
When he first talked, he said, blah, blah, blah. He wasted his chance to nominate. Now he didn't say anything. And 3, he didn't even shoot to equalize Shahan. I'm going to shoot Gio now. And I'm a cop.
Thank you, Haig. Harout.
All right, Haig, I shot Shahan because I have my highly doubts on him, and he wanted to play aggressive, and I'm gonna play aggressive. And for me, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot a 1 vote just to show him that I have my high doubts on him. Of course, he could have helped, like voted someone to equalize. I didn't know that Carly will shoot, as because it's the first time I'm playing with Carly. But the most interesting part, man, Haig, usually the last 5 games you weren't shooting at all when we were mentioning sequence. Why this time you shot? Why you choose to shoot? Yeah, I'm telling you, I have my doubts and I shot. But why you shot? Because usually you shoot and you know that you can get 1 vote as well. But I agree with you about Gio.
10 seconds.
The fact that you didn't know that Haig was not nominated it makes you believe that you're a mafia, because mafias, the first round, they don't participate nothing. They don't even hear anything. The fact that you didn't know that Haig was in the sequence raised a high suspicion on you. So now I have two suspicions on Gio, Haig, and Lori, and I'll explain later for Lori.
Time mute. Thank you. Gio, please give me a name.
Myself.
Okay, you will not be able to renominate yourself. Snoop.
Haig.
Okay. Mark.
Carly.
Okay. Lori, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Avak.
Harout.
Okay. Carly, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Okay, thank you. Haig, who do you wish to nominate?
Avak.
Okay, Harout, who do you wish to nominate?
Lori.
Okay.
Haig. Sorry, Haig. Okay, Lori.
Lori. Okay. So the list of nominees are Gio, Lori, Avak, Carly, Haig, and Harout. Gio, we will start with you.
Guys, there are a lot of aggressive games that's going on, and you're losing the ball here because you're playing aggressive. If you're a cop, you're like all over the place. Okay. First of all, Harout, I disagree with you. Usually, cops don't keep track. Okay, it was an honest mistake. I thought Haig was nominated, and he didn't want to take the risk. That's why he shot. شو خاص بالعكس. Usually, mafias keep track. Teneshi, Haig, you said, why are you saying I'm the sheriff? I didn't even mention the word sheriff. Where did that come from? You said, why you're suspecting I'm the sheriff, I'm a regular cop. I didn't mention that. Guys, I'm a regular cop. The only reason you're saying you're coming after me because I didn't do anything the first game, I always do that. It's known about me. I don't nominate and I don't kill anyone the first round. I'm a conservative player. How many times am I gonna say this?
5 seconds.
And Harout is right. You haven't been playing like this. Don't use that excuse. That excuse is not gonna fly with me. That you're gonna kill whoever talks about the sequence. You haven't been playing like that for the last I don't know how many games, man. That shit is not gonna fly with me, man. You brought high suspicion on yourself by saying that. You're gonna shoot me, man. I'm gonna shoot you back.
Thank you, Gio. Lori.
Okay, hi guys. Okay, so first of all, let me explain what I was doing. When it started, I was just staring at everybody and looking and trying to understand. And I never pinpointed anything towards anybody because I didn't notice anybody doing something wrong. But the main thing is that the first part, I gave the benefit of the doubt to Carly, and it doubled up. So, and the thing is that she keeps saying, I'm police, I'm your sister, I'm a civilian. And for me, it's very blunt and clear. And Haig as well keeps saying now that I'm a cop, I'm gonna shoot you, and Harout, honestly, I don't know why you nominated me, maybe because I was quiet, but it's not that I'm taking your side. It's not that I'm taking your side, but I understand why you were acting like that. But I still don't know why you nominated me. But yeah, my suspicions are still the same.
Thank you, Lori. Mute yourself, please. Avak.
Okay, guys, two main things to talk about. First of which is to Haig. Haig, yeah, someone mentioned in the beginning of the game that you're not doing the whole shooting thing anymore. And I still remember I was watching a game and you're like, I'm going to change my tactic. So again, the fact that you shot added to how you were when we mentioned, okay, let's just start new roles. That's why I have high suspicion on you. Guys, you need to realize if we kill the wrong person now, there is no doctor to save anyone at night. And if the mafias get the sequence right, and if Shahan was not a mafia, then we lose the game. So please, please do not make the wrong decision. Okay? Please. Now, Carly, you said something very, very, very peculiar. You said that we were, we were wrong about Shahan. What do you mean we were wrong about Shahan? Because We don't know what Shahan is. What do you mean we're wrong about Shahan? So you know that he's a cop? I think I'm going to go for Carly.
Carly.
Okay. First, Avak, thank you for pointing this out because I actually thought that we said that I thought that we knew that we killed a civilian. So it seems we did not. I still thought that we said, oh, but he turned out to also be a doctor. Like I thought that that was the game. So I am clueless at that point. I guess we don't know if Shahan was yet a mafia or not. So this is a big surprise for me right now. Moderator, please message me. Honest mistake. So now that we don't know if Shahan was a mafia or not, I feel a bit better because he might be a mafia. Laurie, you're not helping yourself. Unfortunately, I'm really trying to see that, but I feel like you have a very big defensive mechanism happening and trying to point back at the civilian that attacked you to increase her chances to leave because she's a threat on you.
5 seconds.
So guys, I must say I'm a bit confused right now. I have a bit of suspicions, but I know that Avak is a civilian so far from what I feel, and Kivark. Those are the safest bets I have so far. This is my last speech for now.
Thank you, Carly. Haig.
Okay, Carly, just to clarify, we don't know Shahan what is and will not know what Shahan is until the game is over and the moderator will not answer you what Shahan is. Avak, you're 100% right. If we shoot the wrong person, the game will be over. So that's why I'm telling you, do not shoot me. And then guys, 3 people shot Shahan and now all of you are suspecting me. Why aren't you suspecting Harout? Why aren't you suspecting Carly? Why only me? I don't understand. Am I obliged? Am I bound to play in a certain way? I have different styles of playing my game. A lot of games I refrain from shooting. A lot of games I shoot. It's as simple as that. It's not justifiable enough for you to attack me unless you are a mafia and you're using that to disqualify me out of the game. I'm telling you, if you want to win, the wrong thing will be to shoot me.
5 seconds.
Now, what Avak mentioned is very true about Carly. Carly is being very confusing. I still have big suspicions on Gio, and I'm confident of Lori. In my mind, Avak and Lori are playing cups. I don't know about Snoop. He's relying on Carly a lot, but my vote is still to Gio. He's coming back on me and attacking me because I'm attacking him is more of a mafia move. If you're a police, you listen to me, do not shoot me, and unite your votes together, police.
Thank you. Harout?
Okay, guys, I don't know, maybe if the game is not over, correct me on the next round, all right? What I remember was Shahan with Avak shot someone. So Shahan voted to stay in the game, right? Nobody talked about that. That from where Avak came up to vote for Shahan. Why? You know that he's a cop? How come you know that he's a cop? For me, yeah, I shot Shahan because I have my doubts. Haig, I'm gonna say something. Why I'm coming after you? Because usually, if you were telling me that you shot because you had suspicions on him, ala rasi khair. But you're just telling I shot him because of the quick sequence, and this is how I do. No, you don't do like this, and this is why I'm gonna stick on you. Because usually you don't want to eliminate someone just because he said the word sequence. This is
5
not
seconds.
true. You also mentioned the sequence, man. My vote is gonna be for, I'm not gonna say.
Thank you. Okay, just to repeat, we have Gio, Lori, Avak, Carly, Haig, and Harout on the nomination. So I need clean votes. If you've made up your mind you're going to shoot someone, please raise your hand at the 2.5 time. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Gio out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. Lori on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Avak on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. Carly on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. Haig on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 votes. Harout on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Haig, I'm sorry, you have been voted out. It is night 2. I kindly ask everyone to switch off their videos. During the night, the Mafias eliminated Mark, and the Mafias have won the game. Okay. Please, I ask Haig, Sako, and Shahan to switch on their cameras. Okay, so the Mafias were Avak as the Don, Snoop as the Framer, and Harout as the third Mafia. The doctor was Sako, and the sheriff was Haig Yapujian. During the first day, a lot of heat came on Shahan for some reason, and the Mafias basically just sat by and watched the cops get nominated and shoot themselves. There were 5 nominations. One of them was Harout, who had nominated himself. So had he not nominated himself, 4 cops were nominated. So chances of someone shooting and getting voted out were high. Night 1, the doctor did not save himself, and the Mafias shot him. So that provided a handicap for the cops. During the second, and that particular night, the sheriff had asked about the doctor, but unfortunately the doctor died, so he didn't have a name. Second day, for some reason, Haig also caught some heat, which was not justified in my opinion. And basically the game evolved as it did. The people voted him out. And then at nighttime, with no doctor in play, it was just Mark being a sitting duck, and he was voted out. I think the Mafias didn't need to do much to win other than just let the police attack each other, and that's why I think the game was lost. So I will start with the losing side. I will ask Mark, and then I will leave the living people until the end, but I will start with the people with the role. I will start with Mark, since you died. Unmute yourselves. Just a quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Now everything has been said. I don't know. Yeah, I think just the people. I mean, Haig, I think you shouldn't have shot. Being the sheriff, now that I know that you're the sheriff, I think you shouldn't have shot Shahan in the beginning. And having shot Shahan, I think you should have let us know that you're the sheriff. Hey, Bala. No, you had heat on you, man. You're gonna die. Why didn't you say it? Sorry, Shahan, I didn't save you. I really wanted to, but I thought we would actually be killing Carly if I tried to save you.
Thank you, Mark. I will give it to Haig. He's giving a PhD award to Avak Avakian. Haig, you may unmute yourself.
Yeah, so I mean, I played this entire game on purpose, so you guys know that irrelevant of what my role is, whether I'm an important mafia, where I'm an important cop, where I'm a regular mafia, where I'm a regular cop, I can play the way I want the game, and your suspicions on me are irrelevant, except if you're a mafia, which is what Snoop, Avak, and Harout did, which is very well played. And I did not have any reason to come out because I had one name, which is Sako, who was the doctor, and he was dead. So I wasn't going to bring any added value to the game. I was going to say, oh, I'm the sheriff, and I asked about Sako, and he's a police, but his dad. And then yalla, everyone, with the amount of heat that was already on me, the heat was going to get multiplied by 2, with Avak saying, now you're going to make me believe that you are the sheriff and you shot. And I shot Shahan because of the sequence. And yes, I have the right to shoot. I have the right to play any game the way I want. And then I told you guys, why are you just questioning me? Why aren't you questioning Harout? And that's a very big surprise for me that you guys fixate on one person. Now, in the irrelevant, now it's fine that Harout and Avak fixated on me and Snoop because they're the mafia. But I'm talking to the police. Just, this is a sign or an example for you to come out of your prejudices of people playing in a certain way means they have a certain role. That's all I have to say. Very well played to the mafia. I mean, Gio, I had my suspicions on you because of what I said. You didn't act. If you really, or Mark as well. I mean, if you guys were really police, you could have saved. But then Carly was gonna die, which was another police anyway, so it wasn't gonna make any difference. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Well played to to the mafia. I just want to know whether they asked about me and they found out
So
or not.
I will
And
come
the
to
reason
that.
why I played like this is because last time when I was a sheriff and I played in a very, very attentive way, people found out right straight away that I was the sheriff. So now I said I want to remove the heat from me, not in a negative way, in a positive way. I don't want people to think that I'm the sheriff. That's why I played like this. But it didn't work out. But yeah, if you can clarify here, that
Thank
would
you.
be fun. Thanks.
Thank you, Haig. So just to clarify, the Mafia sequence was Sako the first night, Haig the second night. So had any other cop died during the second day, Haig was going to die the following day. So the cops would have been without the sheriff and the game would have been over in any case. Sako, if you can say your last piece, switch on your camera if you can. Yeah.
First of all, good games, Mafia. Second, yeah, Carly, this is your baptism in fire. Try, if you're a cop, try not to shoot anybody first day. Try, you're free with your shot. Second thing I want to say is, if one person plays, let's say, wrong, maybe the police do it, but if two, never. I want to say this. Haig, you played wrong, my friend. Shahan, you too. You know that. Both of you know that. I don't have to say it. Everybody knows that. Other than that, yeah, it's the classical thing. When the police fight within each other, the mafia is going to take... For example, if Shahan didn't die, if I or Mark or whoever saved Shahan, were we going to doubt Avak a bit? Never. We were going to shoot the sheriff, or we were going to shoot Carly or Harout. And two out of these three are police. Anyway, GG, good game, Mabruk, and I will let the others speak. And I want to ask you guys if you are going to play another game. Thank you. I'm here. I'm listening to you.
Thank you. Shahan, I will unmute you.
Okay, so this is basically cathode and anode, both of them coming out in neutral. We screwed each other as cops. Carly, my style of play is that I throw heat on people and I see their reactions. And typically Haig and Harout know that, but you being new, I don't blame you shooting. It's the first game. But Haig, man, every single thing in a textbook, you showing that, oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson that if I'm the sheriff and I play this way, you police will suck. Well, guess what? You did everything in the rule book that says don't do, you did it. You shot a cop, you shot in the first day, you shot, and even people ask you if you're the sheriff and knowing there might be 3 mafia, you still did not come out and say you're the sheriff. So very well played. You led the cops to the loss. Sako, I don't think I played anything wrong. It's just that I was putting some heat on people, trying to everyone to speak. Mafia's well played hidden. You guys were hidden and you shot. Harout, I guess you as a mafia is fine. I guess it's your right. Your job is to eliminate cops in the morning as much as you can. And this is it.
Thank you, Shahan. I will unmute Gio.
Right. Okay, guys. I have a few things to say. First of all, just to make things clear, the first day when someone is about to die, okay, they have like 3 votes or whatever. Why would I save him? I don't know who's who. Why would I take the risk and keep him in the game? If that happens, my style of play, I just observe. I let things go and I let things happen. Why would I save him? I don't know what it is, what he is, whether he's mafia or police. Bil'akis, if I save him, the next day I'm gonna have to justify why I saved him. And if he turns out to be a mafia, that's gonna bring heat on me. So that's one. Second, Haig, you played very aggressive as sheriff. You brought heat on yourself. I'm sorry, my friend. As a sheriff, you should have played a little bit more passively this time. And it's not the prejudice, prejudice. You said I killed Shahan because he mentioned sequence, the word sequence. You haven't been playing like that for like, I don't know how many games already. So you cannot base yourself on that. If you can say I have doubts on him because of any other reason, but
you mentioning that brings heat on you, my friend. I'm sorry. It's just that obvious. Shahan, you also played aggressive. That backfired on you. You were very aggressive. And you contradict yourself, Shahan. You contradicted yourself. How? You get emotional and pissed by telling people, please, play your game. Play your game. Don't just pick on me. But that's part of the game. When they're picking on you, that's part of the game. They're playing their game. They're doing what you're saying. Like Harout came after you. That was part of his play as a mafia. He can be mafia, or he can be even police and play his game like that. He can find flaws in what you and things you are saying. So you're contradicting yourself when you get angry by saying to people, why are you finding flaws in what I'm saying? But when you say you are free to do, they're free to do whatever they want as well. It's part of the game. So yeah, it's unfortunate. And doctor, when you don't save yourself the first night, you're playing Russian roulette for me. There's no debating about that. You're playing Russian roulette. Doctor should always save himself unless he has strong belief that he will not die the first night, like I did a couple of days ago, because I believed I wasn't playing for 1 week. Okay, and I strongly had beliefs that I was not gonna die the first night. That's why I didn't save myself. But other than that, you always save yourself, doctor. So
Thank you.
Anyway, good game, guys.
I will unmute Lori and leave Carly for the last piece because there's so much to say, I'm guessing, from Carly's side. Lori, go ahead.
Hey guys. Okay, so for me, to be honest, the first person I doubted was Kevork, because during the first part he was like completely indifferent and eating, pouring beer, not even listening. And I thought that he was playing an acting game, but I didn't know if that would have been relevant. So I didn't want to nominate him in the first part, because that would have been like I'm voting someone. And I think that the police played really poorly, because like it was very aggressive from the start, and it was like the mafia didn't even need to do anything, to be completely honest. Like there was a certain point where Harout just threw my name in there. I was like, why did he do that? But I felt maybe it was because he was defending himself, or maybe he just wanted to echo my name again. And I think there was a part where Carly and Haig, it was like they were having a conversation. Haig's like, I'm liking the way you're playing, but okay, listen, so when they nominate someone out, you don't know. And she said, oh, really? So I thought all of it was a game, to be completely honest, because there were only 3 people speaking in the game. And yeah, like the mafia really played really well, but I think we played very poorly.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Carly.
Okay. First of all, interesting first game. I can see that there's a lot of stuff from the past and how you play that you guys can relate, that we have to learn. So this has definitely been an interesting one. And I think, like Lori said, the mafia did play it well, or didn't have to play it so well, because we basically made it way easier on them. Kev really confused me, because at the beginning when I was not there, he said, don't worry, it might take time with the mafia, blah, blah, blah. So I felt like he was there. I was like, so what are you doing anyway? And then nothing, he sent a unicorn. So he just distracted me. So I could have I could have probably guessed a bit, but I think Kev lost me when he tried to defend me and said Carly didn't know that the mafia were playing. She was confused. So when I felt like, why would he say something like that if he's mafia? Why is he trying to? Because that is true that I was like saying, okay, it's taking long. Is it that long? So when he said that, I stopped my suspicions on him. I think that Avak. Like there was this kind of thing where complicity was happening between people that were opposites. And I think this came from a mafia, because Avak looked like he was supporting Shahan at the beginning. But it turns out that he's not actually with him. Kev was supporting me. So they played it well, and like just partnering up with people to try to camouflage themselves beneath them, while the rest of us, like, I agree that Haig was a bit misleading, given that he was the sheriff. Maybe we should have collaborated more as the civilians between each other, which the opposite happened, while the others, the mafia, tried to camouflage themselves between us. So I mean, all in all, I think Harout was the most in between the Mafia that I felt suspicious a bit for, because he clearly was attacking against Haig. So I knew that there was no complicity, and there was a clear thing that, so one of them was definitely Mafia. This is where I kind of saw that. And yeah, so I mean, so that's it. So
Thank you,
thank you.
Carly. This is, as Sako said, your baptism of fire. Kevork might be a very nice guy outside this game, but in this game, there are no emotions, there are no friends. You can leave them at the door. Snoop?
I think like it's enough what the cops said, but I need to, if, well, not if, like when Haig sent the poll for voting the player of the game, please vote one of the cops, don't vote the Mafias. Carly, we like after each game we do a poll, like Haig, he sends us a poll, we can choose the player of the game, so that's it. Pass.
Thank you, Snoop. I will unmute Avak.
Good game, guys. To Lori, Carly, and Nabil, who are new, this is what we call a sujuk, or a chorizo, or a kebab, or whatever you like. Hey guys, we didn't really have to do much, and we just had to mislead a little bit, and just because we got that first kill. To Gio, in answer to you, you said, why would I save someone in the beginning? You save someone in the beginning because you always want the numbers, specifically in the 10 versus, in the 3 versus 7, to not lose anyone in the morning, because you literally lose a whole day that you can get extra information. The first day, you can't get too much. Even if people are playing aggressive or not, you can't get too much, right? And like the heat that I was putting on Haig, even when I put heat on Carly, it was only to get other cops to maybe vote for Carly, so that I knew that my vote was definitely going to go to the last person, which is Haig, right? I don't know why Harout didn't vote, to be honest, but anyway, I think he would have voted. That he saw that there were too many scattered votes, so there was no way that we were going to lose at the end. And we got lucky that we killed Sako first. He was a doctor. The game would have been a lot more difficult. I'm the one that set the sequence. I put Sako first. I put Haig second. Haig, I had suspicions that you were the sheriff, but I didn't ask about you simply because you were the second on the list. It would not have mattered. So yeah, good game, guys. Good game, Harout, Kevork, and yalla, to the next one.
Finally, the sujuk master himself.
You guys, you know what I'm gonna say, no? Everybody knows here what I'm gonna say here, bro. Shahan, Russia Mafia. Sujuk. That's it. Very nice game, guys. The most important thing is that I dedicate this game to Mr. G, that I told him that I'm gonna do sujuk to Russian Mafia, and I did it. And that's it. No, very nice game and quick game, and yeah. Nothing else to add.
Thank you, Harout.
Just remember, Shahan.
Thank you. Thank you for watching another episode of Mafia Wars. Be sure to like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share. And for us to continue to upload content like this.